Next year is 2021, the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. Who's going?
5-0.
You know that we are.
All right, all that and more on this episode of My Disney Addiction Podcast. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you were doing. You took my all right, and I had to do the oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keep me on my toes. I like it.
So,
I like it.
what's up, guys? As you can see, things are looking a little bit different today.
Yes.
Why is that, Greg?
Because we're in space, Chris. We're the first podcast to be recording in outer space. That's a Greg fact.
Probably not. But there is a nice Star Wars blanket right here in front of us.
Fleece blanket. This thing keeps me warm on a chilly night. And it's really, really cold today in Wisconsin. I must add.
It's a chilly son of Jack Frost, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess. Or Kris Kringle.
Speaking of which, I just watched what was it? I just rewatched
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
It's such a great movie. I
Santa
love
Claus with Tim Allen and what's his name? Who plays Jack Frost?
Martin Short.
That's it. And so we're doing that, and I'm going to readjust the mic so it kind of is getting in the middle of us. There we go.
Perfect.
And then, sorry about that, guys. That's kind of one of the fun things. We're actually in a new place. We're in Greg's new apartment.
In outer space.
Not in outer space.
One of these days it will be. Mark my words. We'll be the first podcast to be featured.
Yeah,
in
we'll
outer
see about
space.
that. Let's get
Elon Musk. Come on, let's do it.
to 100 subscribers before we do anything.
Right, I know.
But
I'm spacewalking before we can crawl. Haha, you like that?
no, I don't like you.
Rim shot.
I don't like you at all.
I'm your Disney detective, and this guy here.
Numero uno, ghost host, y'all.
That's right.
You know, this was a whole long thing.
It was.
Before we get
I
into
like
the
it,
main meat and potatoes of today's discussion, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Just right now, just really quick, just hit it. You can set the notifications to don't want to hear any notifications, some or all.
But seriously though, hit the bell because this is good stuff. You can't beat what we
Exactly.
have.
And because if you do hit that subscribe button, you will be entered into our December giveaway.
What? That's right, we're doing another giveaway. So please join.
Do it.
It's as easy as one click. Get your friends and family to click as well, because we want you to be a part of this Disney community.
It's what's up. It's what's up.
It is.
So, for many of you guys, you probably don't know this, but the Disney World opened back on October 1st of 1972. 71. No, 71. That's
71.
right, 71. I was thinking of, my brain's thinking of 2022 is when the 50th happens.
No, it's
21.
It's happening in 2021.
21. Dude, COVID.
I know.
2020 has been a beast. I don't even know that next year's. I am so terrified of how 2020 is going to affect 2021. I'm just, in my brain, I skipped 2021 and just went to 2022. So, yeah, I knew.
Just get as far away from 2020 as possible.
1971, October 1st.
Yes.
Roy O. Disney stood up and ushered in a new era. It was an extremely hard moment for him. I mean,
he did it for his brother.
He had to complete the whole thing for his brother.
I know. It was a labor of love, though, because he definitely wanted to be able to get this thing come alive.
Exactly.
Based on Walt's vision. So he did. I think he did a great job.
I'm reading a book about him.
That's right.
Now,
yeah.
So, I mean, I think Roy O. Disney, not Roy E. Disney. Roy O. Disney.
The son, yeah.
Roy Senior. Dude, he gets so undervalued. I say this all the time. You might have the creativity and the storytelling of Walt, which is what Disney's known for. Without Roy, you wouldn't have known about it because the business would have went under. Because Walt was not a businessman.
He was the money man, this Roy O.
He was. And so, today, we're going to be talking about some fun things we're doing for 2021, which is specifically, we're going down to Disney.
I'm going down 3 times. hopefully.
Well, I know twice.
Yeah, one in January of 2021, one in June, and then my family's talking about another trip in October for Food and Wine. Hopefully that will happen in 2021. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then you're going.
I'm going in September of 2021.
Yes.
With my family. Not 3 times a year, sadly.
Don't worry. You'll get there. You'll get there. And, I mean, that has to include us going to Disney together. Wouldn't you guys like that? To have a podcast down there, My Disney Addiction, hitting Main Street, going in the confectionery, spitting some sugar.
I'm still thinking that I can't make it down there 3 times. Kind of bummed me up.
Oh, sorry, man.
But that's all right. No, we're going in September. We got a really cool, sweet deal hookup for going to. Me and my family don't have DVC, so we're testing the waters. We're renting points. We got a sweet, sweet diggity dog deal. So that's why we're going next year. We couldn't pass it up. The deal was so sweet.
It was great. He was
that
telling
I
me
was
about
like,
it.
dude, we gotta go.
Primo.
So
Cream of the crop.
let's kind of have a little discussion of what we're looking at doing this year.
Yeah.
So, what resorts? No, we're not going to do a blow-by-blow thing of each trip, right? Because that's going to take too long.
Yes.
What are some things that, like for me, I'm only going once, so I only have a handful of things to talk about. You're going 3
Right.
times, that's a lot more.
Right.
So, what are some of the resorts that your family is going to hit in this upcoming year?
Yeah, so starting off strong in January, we were initially going to do 3 resorts during our week-long trip. There's going to be a tri-split stay. I know. Bay Lake, Old Key West, and Beach Club. But then just recently, like this past week, my parents talked about it, family talked about it, and we subbed out Bay Lake for more days at Old Key West because we got a 3-bedroom villa. Those suckers are spacious because we've stayed in that before a couple years back. So nice. So we're just doing Old Key West for like the first 4 nights, and then we're gonna wrap it up at Beach Club, our home resort. It's not, in my opinion, a true Disney vacation if you don't stay at Beach Club.
Dude, you gotta do the Beach Club.
You have to.
Now you're going with your family in January.
Yeah.
Anything else different in the next couple of trips after that?
Yeah, I mean, the one that's that we're slating for June, it's just going to be myself and my girlfriend. I'm pretty excited for that because she hasn't been to Walt Disney World since she was like 3.
Heresy.
So, I know. It's been a long time coming.
Heresy.
And I am so excited to just
burn
give
her at
it
the
a
stake.
tour. Not at all. No, the complete opposite. We're going to have the time of our lives. And
Hang her.
No.
Oh.
No. We're jumping past that. But
Guillotine.
The guillotine. I don't
Guillotine.
think,
Guillotine.
Yeah,
Not
you
guillotine.
say the L.
Yeah, guillotine.
That's like Louisiana to speak for.
Guillotine.
Because there's quick side tangent. There is a Versailles in Kentucky, I believe. And down there they call it Versailles. And as a French minor, that hurts my soul because I know that it's supposed to be called or pronounced as Versailles. It's not Versailles, but hey, it's okay.
Well,
I love you guys down there, whomever happens to be listening.
People in the South,
Kentucky.
man. I don't know. People in the South. So we're in the Midwest, and if you
Don't
actually
you know?
No, if you actually know anything about this, like people who are trained to be news anchors and things like that, they're trained to talk in a Midwest accent because Midwesterners actually they don't have all those far end like enunciations
like Valley Girl or Boston
or
Deep South
or the Deep South. Like sometimes I talk to customers and they're from Missouri and I always ask them, I'm like, so is it, and I always, because I just want to make sure because I don't want to make people mad, so is it Missouri or Missouri?
What do they say?
Depends on who's talking.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so go ahead. You were talking about.
Oh yeah, so in June. Iron Maiden. Oh, not the band, like that actual one that.
No, the actual
with spikes.
Coffin with spikes.
That would be a horrible death. But Disney's the opposite of that. So
I swear, Allison, I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill you. It's just one of those things.
We're not leading you to that. No.
We're not gonna say we're taking you to Disney and then execution.
That's why you're not going with him. You're going with me, and we're gonna do it right. So we're thinking about staying at Bay Lake.
Oh. Is this getting really dark?
It is a little bit. It is a little bit. As dark as your shirt.
Well, it's okay. We'll just go ahead and kill you, and then we'll leave your body in the Pirates of the Caribbean, and when you just decay and you become bones, nobody will ever know.
That's one way. Perfect.
See, Allison? This is why
writer.
me and Greg should hang out more. So I can teach him how to kill you.
Which I will never do.
I'm just kidding.
You're killing the mood right now. No, I was kidding.
You just got off the phone with her and we were talking about having a double date. Man, I'm such a jerk.
Oh, man, yeah.
My wife asked me, she's like, why do people like you? I don't get it. And I'm like, I don't know. People do like me, and I won't say what I am on.
Little bits at a time.
I won't say exactly what I am on the podcast, because this is supposed to be a kid's podcast, but I can be a donkey quite a lot.
Yeah, he's an Eeyore, that's for sure.
I am a pessimist.
Yeah, but anyway, steering back on. Bay Lake, we're thinking of going and staying at.
Is she more into that modern artistic style of, or is she more of like, or does she want more of that, like, I want to try something that I wouldn't normally get at other places, or does she want something that's kind of like more homey?
Yeah, she realizes that there's a lot of stuff, a lot of options at Disney, so she's definitely leaning on my expertise, but I want to be able to show her what Disney has to offer, so we're both going at it and staying at a place that we want. I know that she wants to be able to have walking access, like quick walking access to a park. Bay Lake is great because you can literally walk there from Magic Kingdom. Beach Club, Swan and Dolphin, Boardwalk, great for walking to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Yep. So we're gonna focus like in the Epcot resort area as well. But yeah, I mean, just with COVID and how certain resorts have shut down or there's a waiting list for the rooms, we sort of have to be not as picky. So right now, yeah, Bay Lake is something that's
you're
open.
Probably not going to get the castle view at Bay Lake, just letting you know.
No, like if anything, we'll probably just go with a standard view, to be honest. Yeah. But I mean, safe to say, I am really excited for this. I've only gone to Disney World once without family, and that was with a buddy who was actually working there, and he was off. We had so much fun. It was one of my favorite trips down there.
No, I do need to let you know that your girlfriend is not your buddy.
Right, I know, but I'm saying that like it's just outside of my family.
So mannerisms should be very different.
Completely, you're right. You're completely right. But I'm saying though,
just
like without family, yes. But I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be great. And again, she hasn't really experienced it because when she was 3, she
this
could
is
really
a real
remember.
podcast right here. So here's what I'm about to do. Greg, get your foot off the table because the mic's there.
Nice and slow. Don't want to rock the boat,
dude. We're not gonna edit this out. This is straight talk right here. Real talk, real time.
That's right.
Kill Allison.
No.
What?
No.
Sorry.
No.
This whole episode's just gonna be me doing that. Allison, I swear.
Every time you say something like that, I'm gonna bleep you out, and then it'll just be like you're just swearing the whole podcast.
But you leave Allison's name. Allison, beep.
Yeah, or beep Allison. You know, it's all this.
What did he say? What did he call me, like rude, vile names? No, he just said he was gonna kill you. Oh, well, you should have left that in.
Yep. So we'll see. I
have no idea what Allison's humor is like.
No, she can handle a lot. She likes.
Is that a challenge?
Maybe. Not on this podcast, but maybe during our double date.
I sometimes annoy my wife to the point of tears.
Wow.
Like full on.
Allison
tears.
is strong though. She's very strong.
Full on tears. I don't know if I should admit that on the podcast. Well, it's okay. Let's be honest here. It's one of those things where me and my wife, we've been married for almost 8 years, been dating for 10, known each other for longer than that. And it's one of those things where it's like my wife's like, she tries to poke at me, she tries to annoy me, and she knows like I'm the king of annoying people. So when she gets at it and she doesn't stop, it's like, okay, game over. And then there are times when she's even tried to annoy me, and I look at her, I'm like, do you want to start this? She's like, no, you never make things fun. And then she like runs away.
Oh my god.
So whatever. So you're gonna go with Allison. So you're gonna do Bay Lake Tower. So you definitely want to do Beach Club?
If it's available.
Because my only thought with
I'd
that
like to do Swan and Dolphin actually.
Okay. No, that's much more of like the convention resort.
Right.
So my only interest because once again, I don't. So I know this sounds bad because I've talked about killing her like 20 times, but like I don't know Allison that well, so I don't know what her temperament is for like vacations. Like, is she kind of so like my wife would be like, dude, I don't want to do the multiple get my stuff, move here, get my stuff, move there. Is she the kind of person that's like, I want to get there and I want to relax, and or is she the kind of person that'd be cool with the get your stuff, we got to pack again, and now we got to take a bus to go over here.
Yeah, like honestly, if you're going down the route of like split stays, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna pick one. Yeah. But again, I don't know that she knows my plan or how I do Disney because I walk a lot. I don't think she'll realize that I'm gonna be go, go, go. Like,
but you said she's athletic though, right?
She is. But she also told me that she doesn't want to walk a lot. I'm like, so.
Got it. See, we don't have to kill her. We could just break her legs. ECV.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Allison, I tried to help.
By breaking her legs? What?
Fine, foot.
Toe.
Dude, if you break one of your toes like that, could mess your walking up for like
sidelines
months.
You.
Dude.
It's crazy.
It's weird. It's like one of those things where it's like you could like literally break your like, what is this? Collarbone. And be like, okay, I'm fine. I can walk it off, and you still do a bunch of things. You break your big toe in like the most insignificant way, and it's like you're just shot.
Yep.
You're done.
Cannot walk. Yeah. My mom actually broke like her ring toe, if that's what you call it.
What?
Like this one, right next to the pinky. That like.
That's a ring toe.
Well, that's what I call it, or like the little piggy that's bigger than the littlest piggy.
What a little piggy. What's American? What is that the one that had roast beef?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. So the roast beef piggy toe, she broke that during one of our vacations. We were on a cruise, so it was the time that we were moored at Castaway Cay, and I was doing the 5K that morning. So my mom wanted to go down and like see me, cross the finish line, and she gets up and she's walking out. The cabins in the cruise, they're a little tight, and as she was walking around the bed, underneath she had her luggage. And she stubbed her toe on the luggage. At the time, she just thought it was a really bad sprain or whatever. So she actually walked all the way down to the finish and start line of the race on the island with a broken toe.
Oh, man.
This woman, I give her so much credit. She's so strong, but yeah, ended up breaking her toe. And you can't really do anything except just let it heal. Like, you can't really put it in splinters, or you can't really fix a broken toe. You just gotta let it re-heal because it's so small.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, so when I started at our job, I you know how I was in a boot?
Yes.
That's because I was inadvertently tricked. My wife will say otherwise, but I was tricked. So we were leaders in our youth group, and they were playing dodgeball with all the kids, and so like my wife was playing, and I was sitting on the sidelines like commentating and blah 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 blah. And saying, oh, this person got blah, 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 blah.
It was the podcast before the Disney podcast.
And then so my wife was like, Chris, you got to get in there and play with the kids. So I get in there. Like within 2 minutes, that's when I busted myself.
Within 2 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't even like cool. Like I was jumping in midair and like a kid hit me in the stomach.
Yeah.
I literally was running to go grab a ball and I tripped. And I busted my ankle so bad. And it was one of those things where I didn't break anything. It was worse.
It was just like a severe...
Like, all, like, the tendons around there were just, like, super strained. They weren't
the tendons you have to watch out.
They were, like, stretched and strained, like everything. And the doctor even told me that they were like, it would have been better if you broke your foot. The recovery time would have been less.
You were in the boot for a while.
Yeah, it was, like, 2.5 months I was in that thing. It was awful.
Yeah.
So getting back to you and Allison, so you guys are doing that.
Yep.
Is she gonna be the kind of person that's park open to park close? How does she do with heat?
We'll see. Like any other person, I guess.
Well, some people like...
She's not like overly sensitive, but...
Some people can't stand it.
Right. I don't think that's the case with her,
No.
But of course... Since I've been down there so often, like I sort of know.
Well, she doesn't get fatigued by it because she's with you. So.
And I'm always hot.
Yeah, but
That's right.
The point I was trying to say was
That's
you're
right.
not hot enough to cause her to get fatigued,
But
she can just deal with you.
Or I'm so hot, she's like, she deals with me even though I'm really hot. So
No, what I'm saying is like
I'm smoking.
Like if you are hot, you're obviously not hot enough to make her all fatigued and flustered.
Okay,
So
I got you.
I'm sorry, Allison. This is just gonna be like a weird episode.
I don't know
where
what
I'm
you're
just
ripping. You're ripping on her.
And he's just saying no. He hasn't defended you yet.
Well, I do defend her, and you're wrong.
Yeah, that was very convicting.
You're so wrong.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna do that now.
Yeah, but a lot's still up in the air. We still have to figure out what resort we want to do.
Oh, dude.
That was a really good.
Oh yeah,
smack.
I don't know why that got it good.
That was good.
Dinners, restaurants.
I think we'll do a reservation at least one.
One?
One.
Why?
One.
No, come on, dude. Come on. Let me help you.
Okay.
I will tell you which restaurants to go.
Okay.
Like, cause man, dude. No, I get it. Like, you guys may not want to do V&A's for your first time. Totally cool. Like, I get that. But there's so many other fun restaurants
Yeah.
that I think Allison would really, really like, and they have good food.
Can't go wrong with that.
Okay. And
Give us a chance to dress up, look nice.
yeah,
At Disney?
Fancy.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy.
That new word is it? What is it? Snazzy and fancy. But where's the P coming from? Spancy. Pretty.
Sure, we'll go with that one. Sure.
There you go. We just. Made
I was really stretching to find one in my brain when you said that.
I was like,
oh.
pretty. There you go. Okay, yeah. So a lot is going to happen in the next couple of weeks.
How long would that trip be?
Probably at least 5 days, at most 7. So we're looking to get like a full business week down there at least.
2 separate beds though, right?
Of course.
Good.
Of course.
Good. Not married yet, son.
Exactly.
Not married yet, son.
Nope. So that's what we're gonna do. And then family talked about maybe going down in October, but they're like, well, we might push it to January of 2022. But
that food and wine.
I know that's what I'm all about. I love food and wine, so I'm gonna try my best to convince my family to say, hey, we always go down in October. We always love it. We love the crowd level. Yeah, we love the crowd level. We love food and wine. We love the Eat to the Beat concert series. And we love the weather. So it's like, come on.
Yeah, food and wine
4
is
wins.
great. You can't. I'm really hoping food and wine is happening when we
know,
go down.
I know.
Because it was canceled this year.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Very sad.
Come on.
I know. Do it. Anyway,
Um,
your trip. So, where are you guys staying?
We are staying at Old Key West.
Okay.
We're doing a 1-bedroom villa.
Nice.
So when we got that, I was kind of iffy about because who we got it through, we got some really good deal on it, and I was like, oh well, there were so many points, they were willing to give us, which was a decent amount of points, and I was like, ooh, we could stay here, we could stay there, we could stay wherever we want, but I was like, you know what? Let's make this cheap, in a sense, like
Disney cheap.
like let's not do Bay Lake Tower. Let's do something that would be like feasible for us to consider. So we did Bay Lake. We did Old Key West, 1-bedroom villa. It was super nice. It was one of those things where when I was talking to this person and we got it, we got the points at a dollar value. That was great. I was like, well, we can't pass it up. So I was like, let's just plan for a whole week. We're only going to do about 5 days, and we're not doing the park hoppers. We're just going to do 1-day tickets. Just because, one, I'm going to have a 4-year-old, which is fine, but like I'm going to have an 18-month-old at the same time. So I'm like, I don't want to do a whole bunch of running around, jumping. It's just too much stress for the kids. And so we'll do that, but I'm not going on the weekend. I told my wife I'm not buying park tickets for Saturday and Sunday. We'll do first week we'll do there, and then like the last couple of days we'll go back to the parks. We're going to hit up a few different restaurants. Still haven't decided on which ones yet.
Okay.
I know we probably want to do at least one princess character meet and greet. So probably thinking Akershus. No, I know.
You're always a fan of that. It seems like you always bring it up, and it's nice.
Well, it's for like, one, it's a buffet. And I mean, I do like myself a good buffet.
Buffet.
And Americans trying to sound fancy. And then, I mean, it has the character meet and greet. They have like a princess march and all this stuff. So to me, it's one of those things where it's like I'd rather do that than pay a buttload of money, go to Cinderella's Royal Table, have them come around. But the way they got it set up now, the way they have it set up is when you come in, the characters meet you like once, and that's it. And then they essentially they try to rush you to get out, and I don't like that. Where the buffet is much more laid back. You meet all the princesses. It's a buffet. It's not just like I order one thing and then I'm done. So I like that aspect of it. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Cool. Very nice.
I think we're also looking at doing Artist Point for my wife because they revamped that and it looks really nice. The food looks great. It's Snow White, Evil Queen, 7 dwarves. They come around, they visit.
Classic.
So that looks really cool. Don't know the other restaurant that we want to do yet. We're still debating. I want to do some other kind of character meet and greet just for the kids. Because we've been to a lot of Disney restaurants. I mean, there's a ton more I would love to do.
Another buffet is Cape May.
Been to Cape May's a
Beach
lot.
Club. Okay, a lot.
Not opposed to it. As far as I think for the value for the food is not awful, but I think still, as in value for the food, I mean value for the amount of food, because it is a buffet and the style of different foods is good. Value for the quality of food, meh.
Gotcha.
Like it's not awful, but it's definitely not like the best seafood you will get at Disney property by a long shot.
Sure.
But it gives me an excuse to go to the beach club and have that smell, which is like heaven.
And we're actually smelling it right now in my apartment. Putting on the wax melt, beach
Burning
club
that oil.
lobby. Oof.
Midnight oil.
Ooh.
So that's what. But then after that, Stephanie's grandparents live in Florida, so we're gonna end up going to visit them. And
there you go.
For another week. So essentially 2 weeks in Florida.
That's great.
So that's what we're thinking.
Very nice. Is this your youngest's first time traveling?
Yes. This will be Lily's first time ever flying, ever traveling. Well, we've driven out to Michigan a handful of times because my brother and his wife live out there.
But in terms of like a big production, like on a plane?
Yeah, big plane, like...
Different temperature?
Oh yeah, totally different temperature. First time ever being to Florida for her. My daughter, this will be her... This will be her 4th time. So essentially, if you break it down, she's been to Florida once every single year of her life.
Sure. It's a good track record to have.
Right. So, I mean, she's been to Panama City Beach. My oldest one, she's been to Panama City Beach. She's been down there to visit my wife's grandparents before. Been down there to do Florida. And then this upcoming year, which would be her GB4 coming up in February and going in September. Yeah, so pretty much. So my oldest daughter has a track record of being able to go to Florida quite a bit.
Wow.
So
nice.
That's what we're planning on doing. This is going to be a test run for us because we don't own DVC. We want to buy into DVC. We'll see what happens. Because I really want to try to do this whole laid back. Is it going to be kind of like a vacation style kind of thing?
Sure.
Simplistic, like, because if you don't know, like once you get to the 1-bedroom and up villas in DVC, they have kitchens in there with like plates and everything.
Yep.
So we're gonna
coming from experience, so nice.
Well, because then that's the thing, we're gonna order a bunch of food. So like every single morning, except for like the time we do like the Akershus breakfast buffet, I'm gonna make breakfast at home. It's gonna be super nice.
That's what we typically do.
And then I'm probably gonna buy through Amazon one of those cheap like flexible lunch bags for us. And then we'll pack some lunches, some snacks. I mean, we're definitely gonna be doing counter services and snacks like that, but also trying to mitigate on that if the kids get hungry.
Sure.
So it's not like every single time the kid gets hungry, which my daughter is at like every 20 minutes, she's like, I'm hungry. So it's not gonna be like, well, no, I have to drop another $7 on something.
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
I know.
For $7, I could buy a whole box full of like granola bars.
True. Yeah.
So
very true. So
we want to test that out and see like, is this a kind of vacationing we would do? Because I've always wanted to buy into DVC, and if this is something we feel like we could do,
it's a great step.
That's what I think is going to happen. But we're super excited to try Old Key West. Never been there. I like some of the ideas of how secluded it is. Yes, it is kind of a pain because it's farther away from the other parks, but it's secluded. Me and my wife like quiet, secluded, kind of keep us low key.
And it has that history. It is the first ever Disney Vacation Club resort.
Which is really nice because what I found out is that because it was the first ever Disney Vacation Club, similar to how like the Contemporary was the first resort at Disney World and Disneyland, I think.
I think so. I don't even know if
I know Disney World for sure. Yeah, and I can't even remember if there is one at California, but I know for sure Florida at the Contemporary, because I remember seeing a whole video how they took the rooms and they essentially drove each room there and they kind of like slid it in like pieces into like a Lego set.
Oh wow! But Connect Contemporary.
But I remember how they did that. But similar to Contemporary, same thing with Old Key West. Both of them, one was DVC, one was just a regular resort.
Yeah.
Since they were the first, they had the most square footage of those rooms. So Contemporary, the original Contemporary building, has the biggest square footage of rooms. Same thing with the Old Key West. So like the one bedroom has like 900 square feet.
Oh wow.
So
that's spacious.
No, which a lot of people are like, oh, that doesn't sound that big, but like think about it, like some houses on average run about 2,000 square feet. So you're almost half of a house.
Right. And my apartment's 788 square feet. So it's even bigger than this.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's going to be like, I think my apartment is probably like 980.
Okay.
So I mean, essentially it's like having a nice, like decent sized apartment.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited about that.
That's awesome.
My wife, when we watched a video of a walkthrough of the one bedroom.
You got it.
And because I knew they'd done the, they'd done the remodel a couple years ago, and so when we were looking at it, it was one of those things where we were like, whoa, let's check this out, let's see what happens. And when we did, we saw that it was really nice, really modern, really sleek, but we saw that the bedroom, so there's the master bedroom, which has a king size bed, but then, so the one thing that kind of is a downside, but it doesn't matter for us because we have small kids, where the only bathroom in the style of one bedroom that we have, the only bathroom is connected to the master bedroom. Now there are other one bedrooms that have two bathrooms in them. I forgot where those are in Old Key West, but so for us it doesn't really matter because our one child is 4 and the other one's 18 months by the time we go.
That's fair.
So, but that room has a 2-person jacuzzi. So me and my wife saw that, she's like, oh, I'm so excited. So, but it's all nice. I mean, we're super excited. I'm really excited to be, you know, I love cooking. So it's like, to me, it's like if I'm on vacation, it's like, yeah, I like other people cooking for me, but I also like cooking. So it's like, one night we might have steaks. Another night we might do something like,
that's really nice,
like a chicken dish.
Sure.
So it's one of those ways, it's like, it does cut down costs, and that doesn't mean we have to sacrifice having crappy food, right? We don't have to go to McDonald's because I can make good food. And so we can do that. So we're very excited to try this style of vacationing out, because normally when we did vacationing, it was we get in a hotel room, except for probably the last one we did, which was the beach club, where we came back more often and did stuff. Normally we've always been, we go, we stay only to have a place to sleep, and then we do the parks nonstop. Sure. This way we're trying to be a lot more casual and laid back, because once again, as you know, when you buy into DVC, almost your perspective changes on how you do vacationing at Disney.
It does.
Now, there are those people who are still like in, out all the time. But then I think most people tend to see it's like, you know what, I can be a lot more laid back now.
Yeah, especially like with how we do Disney. Middle of the afternoon, every day, we're back in the resort. Either swimming, just walking like the campus, walking the resort, going to other conjoining resorts. So yeah, I think your perspective will change a little bit. I think this will be a really good step in the right direction, and I don't think you're going to want to go back after this.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, that was a fun talk, kind of weird in a lot of ways. We were just talking about like, these are our trips that we got coming up this upcoming year. If you have any thoughts about Disney Vacation Club, any of the resorts we were talking about, any suggestions that you guys have for us, because you know what, I'm open to suggestions. If you guys say, hey, you guys got to go check out this restaurant, you guys will love it,
right? Whatever
it is, let us know. We want to try to do different things to figure out, hey, what's going to be best for our families, you and your girlfriend.
Exactly.
All those things. Allison, I swear I don't.
He loves you. It's okay.
I don't want to kill you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't know why. I was just weird today. It's fine.
One of those days. One of those days for Chris.
Yeah, but think about it. If we all go on a vacation, together, all of us, you may die.
You won't. Trust me, you won't. You may die of happiness because you're going to have so much fun.
You don't know.
with us.
You could die.
No, you won't.
You don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Everyone will die eventually.
Again, getting dark.
It could be you.
That serial killer stare. You will die.
Yeah, it's I'm just kidding.
There we go. Yeah, here we go again. Creeping me out now. Getting the cold sweats. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, let us know if you guys are planning on going in 2021. Let us know what time and where you're staying. We'd love to hear from you because, of course, we just want to spread the Disney love. So thanks so much for watching.
Before we
and
cut
listening.
off,
yes.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel, once again, you are entered into our December giveaway. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Get it? All right, y'all.
Get it, win it,
Hit it.
Get it, win it, hit it. Or
Win the
hit
beat.
it,
Hit it.
get it,
Hit it.
hit it, get it.
Hit it.
Win
it.
it,
Get it.
Yeah, there we go. Trying to figure out the whole logistics of it all.
Yeah, we pre-plan our podcasts.
Yes, we
It's
do.
all scripted.
Yes, we do, and it'll get better in 2022.
Oh yeah.
Going back to
Yeah,
your
going
thing
back
at the
to me
beginning,
just
that's
skipping
right.
2021.
You like that? There we go. All right, guys, this is your place to get your Disney fix.
Peace. I like that.
Great.